Hello and welcome to Cognilium.ai. We are a software engineering consultancy focused on AI and data engineering. Today, I'll showcase some of the services that we offer. So let's begin. So the first one is enterprise search. This has always been a pain point for the key people in this organization. They need a single search interface that can allow them to search throughout the ERP, modern and legacy systems, and any file format, whether it's meetings, video calls, video recordings, PDFs, and any type of knowledge bases. So this is one of the projects. Then we are implementing a WhatsApp-based chat interface. It's an agentic chat application that relies on RAG. And then finally, which is the topic of this video, the price aggregator. It's a massive data engineering project where we are extracting data from about 20 retail giants: Amazon, Walmart, eBay, and some of the major player in automotive parts industry, Advanced Auto, O'Reilly, and AutoZone. So let's dive deeper into the architecture of the price aggregator. This is the quick overview of our data aggregation or price aggregation pipeline. If we see on the left, we have sources. That's a large number of sources with large number of products to scrape. Then we have this data extraction module in this pipeline. Then there is a glimpse of data that updates on daily basis and that gets extracted and synced on daily basis: price, stock information, ratings, and reviews. Then we'll show you how we do the ingestion at scale, how the search functionality is built, and then the APIs that serves this data to the end website for the end user. Let me give you a quick comparison between ordinary web scraping and industrial grade web scraping. In the normal web scraping, you identify your target website, you visit it, you identify which category or how many products you want, you identify those URLs, you write a script, you run the script for a day or two, you get the data in CSV or JSON, and you're good to go. But the story gets a little complicated when it comes to industrial scale price aggregation, web scraping, and that too on daily basis. Now there are multiple things to keep in mind. You identify your websites the same way. Now the story begins to get complicated. These are massive websites. You identify millions of products, URLs, then you write your web scraping scripts the same way, but the story is a little different because this time you're concurrently running multi-retailers, multiple scripts in so many threads so that you can finish it that day. And here the challenges start arising because now we are doing things at high scale. And with all this, since concurrently we are getting all this data, this concurrent data cannot be handled in CSVs or JSON. You need a proper ingestion pipeline. And once that is sorted, you need to index it in a way that there is a high speed search enabled. And then you need to serve this data through an API scalable enough to handle hundreds or maybe thousands of users on daily basis. So let's dive deeper into how we do that. This is our daily web scraping pipeline. This changes slightly for different use cases, but let's go through a simple scenario with this one. The story starts with your retailer where you hold the target URLs that you want to scrape and get the data out. But in case of large websites like Amazon, these URLs are in large numbers, like millions of products. Now, what you need to do, you need to scrape them concurrently if you want the data extracted in under a day or 6 hours. And to do that, you need to scale your web scraping scripts horizontally on your infrastructure. Now, this web scraping needs to be done concurrently and then horizontally scaled on the infrastructure. To do that, we have two offerings, whichever suits your business. It can either be on a managed Kubernetes service on AWS, Azure, or Google, or any other major player. It costs a lot, but it has its benefits. But if your business use case is different, there are spend limitations. We also offer custom containerized horizontal scaling over dirt cheap hardware. One of the vendors which we like is Hetzner. So this can be implemented through any of these two methods. And from here, the data that is extracted at scale concurrently flows down the pipeline. So once data is extracted, concurrently it's held in a queue. And from there, as soon as a desired batch size is achieved, it's indexed or updated for price in our Elasticsearch, and it's also sent for the historical record throughout daily price changes to S3. And from there, we also have connected an API which serves the data to the end user.